Okay, it's time to go scuba diving again. This is our balcony here at MOVENPICK, and we have a queen size bed, nice LCD screen or a smart TV as we leave our room to check whether AQUALIFE is already waiting for us, and our dive master's name is Nonoy. On the right is the marketplace, and on the left is Sol Marina, where we go out for drinks, and this is the biggest swimming pool in the whole of Boracay. Absolutely, in square meters, it is the biggest pool, and around it are a lot of sunbeds where you can chill out, whether you want a sunbed for the two people, three, or just for yourself. As you can see, this place is filled with ambience, and they clean every day to make sure that there's no trash. As you can see, my wife Berna is waiting whether the boat is already parked along the beach. And look at those coconuts. A lot of coconuts surrounding MOVENPICK. And looks like the boat is not here yet, but you can see the sand so soft and white, and it's a very large beachfront compared to White Beach, wherein it's being eaten up. So here it will take time before the water will eat up the whole beach. It will take more years because it's a very wide beach. Okay, this is the place where you have the lifeguard checking out all the swimmers. On the right, as you can see, is MOVENPICK, and the boat is not here yet. So we intend to go back to the resort and wait for Nonoy while we chill out. It's only about 9:20 in the morning here in MOVENPICK, and Nonoy from AQUALIFE is supposed to meet us at 9:30. Look at the sunbeds. These are very nice sunbeds of MOVENPICK. And it's so durable that you can actually jump on the beds, on the sunbeds, and they won't break. So we have 3 jacuzzis there, right in front, rounded jacuzzis, and you can see the swimming pool is well maintained. We often come here to chill out at 4 o'clock, where they have the free chocolate unlimited bars together with your coffee, and you can eat as much as you want. So this is the place chosen by Berna because we are being covered by the coconuts. So here we can actually wait for the boat while we chill out. Yes, that's the word, chill out all the time and remove the stress from your body. That's why it's always nice to just relax and not think of anything else. Better if you're vacationing without your cell phone so you can completely relax. But fortunately, the internet here is very strong. Whether you're in the room, in the beach, in the restaurant, you get a very good signal. Okay, so we finally saw the boat, and you can see the beach is so wide, and you are guaranteed that there are no algae here because of the strong currents. And normally the algae they survive if there is a stagnant water. especially during the summer. But that's just during the summer for about 2 months. And that's Nonoy helping Berna climb up. Very nice front there that you can actually make one big climb. So now, here's Berna trying to get ready with her wetsuit, and here I'm still purely relaxing. This is a very, very nice boat. I would think that this boat is over 30 feet wide. No, not wide. It's about 30 feet long and maybe about 5 to 6 feet wide in length. So, and you can see there's a lot of tanks you can put there. And here, Nonoy was shooting me wearing my BCD. It's a brand new BCD by Scuba Pro. And it's a little bit small for me, but it's okay. You can actually adjust the straps. So whether it's small or medium, it will fit. That's the advantage. And one thing I like with this Scuba Pro is the colors are always black, okay? And it doesn't wear out easily. Unlike the cheaper brands, they wear out easily. It's about, I would say about 1,000 deniers. And you've seen me there saying the okay sign. And Nonoy getting himself ready. She's going to give the count of 3. So we back roll all at the same time while the boat will do an automatic reverse, so we get to meet each other on the surface. Yes, that's the okay sign. Diver sign, here we go. And we're going to meet on the surface as planned. Yes. Okay. So a little bit stressed, but it's okay. No big deal as I dive into the ocean with my camera. And that's Berna on the right. And I'm their videographer trying to shoot whatever I see underneath. By the way, the name of this dive site is BALINGHAI. Here, we started quite shallow. It's about, I would say about 15-20 meters deep. And by the way, I lost my red filter, so the colors, when I go deeper, it will not turn out so good. So I would say, aside from Yapak, BALINGHAI is a great dive site. As Nonoy checks on me, yes, I prefer to be a little bit up, so I can see the corals and the diver gliding through the corals there. Okay, on this particular dive site, they have what you call there. I'm still full tank. They have what you call some mothballs. It's like a mothball wherein a group of divers made a house reef among those mothballs, wherein it's made of cement, and it's actually a rounded cement that they put under the water at about 25 to 27 meters depth. Okay, so to have more fish. So it's actually an artificial reef. So basically, when you have a dive site, you can actually add the artificial reef, or if the reef is empty, you can do it. As a matter of fact, some artificial reef are made of tires. Okay, but I heard tires is not so good, just like what they did in Dumaguete. They made an artificial reef made of tires. There must be chemicals in the tiles. Unlike a cement, it comes out okay. As a matter of fact, in Calatagan, they made a house reef made of dead corals. So they sunk it at about 20 meters, and I was part of that group. And they made pyramids out of the broken corals. It was a project of one of the rich guys staying in Calatagan to be able to build artificial reef because they didn't have enough nice corals there. So we're just gliding through. It's basically an easy dive out here. Lots of soft corals and hard corals. So the maximum depth we're going to would be about 27 to 30 meters. The last time I dove here, the currents were very, very strong. But on this particular dive, where it's low tide right now, there's not much current, as you can see. You're just observing, because one thing nice with a strong current, it's so easy because you don't have to fin so much. You just have to flow with the current and just observe. It may be a little bit dangerous for new divers, but if you really want to have fun, I suggest you take up advanced course. And if you do advanced course, then you can go deeper, and you can go with strong currents. You can even do night dive or wreck dive. This is a big barrel sponge we're seeing right now on the right side of Nonoy. Yes, look at it, so huge. It's a huge barrel sponge. And if you are a diver, I think you have to start checking your fish book so you can identify the different species, so you can actually enjoy it. However, my wife said she didn't enjoy the dive here. Me, I enjoyed it because as long as we go deep, when I say deep, it should be about at least about 25 meters. Then you can feel some nitrogen or nitrogen narcosis, which makes you feel good. Unlike when you're diving very, very deep, it's the same feeling, but the dive is very, very short. So, okay, so what is Nonoy trying to point to me here? What kind of fish is this? Oh, look at that. It's a big fish, but as soon as he sees me, he runs away. Now, that's the advantage of having a rebreather. When you have a rebreather, normally the fish would think that you are just like them because you're not creating a lot of bubbles. So Berna here is doing some sort of a frog kick, observing, I think this is a tree coral. Yes, let's take a look. A tree coral looks like a tree, but it's color green. It's color green. It's a hard coral there. I'm getting closer to it while my wife Berna is going past by. I don't think she likes hard corals. Me, I like seeing hard corals like this tree coral. Look at that. It looks like a tree, but everything is color green. However, I cannot see the colors properly because I don't have a blue filter. All right, so some soft corals attached already to the hard coral. Wow, it looks great. And here's one of the artificial reef. Okay, I call it some sort of a mothball uh, it's half. Look at it. It looks like a mothball, but it's basically half the size. And you can see there's an opening, so the fish can actually hide there, and they can spawn, or it can be their house. That's why it's called a house reef. I don't know if I said it right, but there you can see that there's a lot of opening, so the fish can actually stay there and live there. So it's basically a home for the fish. And if they have a home, maybe they can multiply much faster. So I was asking Nonoy, how many are this kind they put under the water? I think he said something like over 100, or yeah, over 100. So imagine the amount of time these divers did just to build an artificial reef. Okay, so if you want to come here, you have to tell your dive master or the dive shop that you want to see the mothballs, artificial reef, which is about 25 to 27 meters, depending on the tide, whether it's high tide or low tide. Let me tell you this. It's so easy to talk, just talking about what I'm seeing, which I really appreciate. But there's a big difference if you're actually there diving it, okay? So you don't really appreciate it so much when you're just watching the video and the colors are not so nice because I don't have a red filter. That's why I'm hoping that there will be more divers who would like to dive so they can appreciate what we have under the water, okay? And we're so lucky if you're staying in the Philippines that there's so many islands, and normally when there's so many islands, especially if the island is made of a rock, it's a rock island, you would get a lot of diving. Now wait a minute before we continue. What is this that Nono is trying to tell us to look? It's anemone. It's an anemone where there are clownfish. Yes, it's an anemone, but there's more than that. Okay, there's an anemone with clownfish, but there's more than that. He's pointing at a small shrimp. Maybe these are the cleaner shrimp. I don't exactly know the name, but let's just assume they're cleaner shrimps, okay? They normally stay together in an anemone, and there's also a porcelain crab. Look at that, huh? That's one there. That's a porcelain. Imagine a porcelain crab. Porcelain crab is just like as big as your nail, or even smaller than your nail. And look at it, huh? They're living together. That's the other crab. Maybe that's the female, and the other one I would think that is the male. See, they're trying to guard their home, so we just don't want to disturb them. And at the same time, there's I don't know. I think it's a cleaner shrimp. My camera is having a hard time doing a macro. Imagine the porcelain crab, the clownfish, and the shrimp living in one space, and they're happy. They're all together there, huh? As one big family. What is this? I think this looks like a barrel sponge. It's little bit bluish because I lost my red filter, but it's okay. I'm not a professional. So we're just trying to document what we see. We're not really going with the colors, but if you really want to be professional, uh, like like the others, you have to invest on the proper equipment with really good lights. Because if your lights are really excellent, you will have the best color. Okay, because you will see mostly all the professional videographers, they have strong lights with them, and the colors are really, really great. So this is another mothball, I would say. And this is a nudibranch. Okay, wow, what a fantastic color I found here. Okay, so we've been diving for about 20 minutes already. And we're actually going, already going shallower and shallower. So let me stop talking for a while and give you some nice music. All right, so maybe the music will be much better. So more mothballs there, and we'll come back after this particular dive. So let's put some nice music together with the video. All right.